Hey you guys, Ignorance559 here. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I'm gonna touch upon today's episode. It's gonna be a quick one, one that everyone's talking about right now. The whole Iran situation right now. So the well, we're not surprised. The people that didn't vote for Trump, we're not surprised. We seen this coming. So the Trump administration, the diaper man himself, he campaigned on this, dude. He campaigned on the whole no wars thing. He didn't just promise lower prices, lower gas prices, lower taxes. Look at this. He went off and him and his Hexeth boy from the Department of War conducted this illegal war. No one can declare war here in America unless it goes through Congress. But Trump, he clearly just does whatever the hell he wants. So breaking news, Trump sends 2,500 Marines to the Middle East in the latest sign of terrifying escalation in his illegal war against Iran. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. Let it marinate in your cranium. The Pentagon is deploying a Marine unit up to 2,500 soldiers to the Middle East. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth approved the request from the U.S. Central Command after Iran ramped up attacks on commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Well, why are they attacking? Well, because we took out one of their leaders and now we're targeting the new one. The Marines are believed to be coming from the Air Ground Combat Center in 29 Palms, California. Well, everyone knows where that's at. 29 Palms, is where a lot of Marines they do get stationed there after like boot camp and whatnot. They get their MOS, their job, and some get shipped out all over the world. Some on U.S. soil, obviously here. The Air Ground Combat Center in 29 Palms. It's right here, California, the West Coast. So what's my take on this? I gotta call it before it happens, right? This is stupidity. It's just gonna be another Vietnam 2.0. That's my take on it, because have you seen, I feel like we as a people, as a nation here in America, we underestimated the Iranian people, the people of Iran. Very beautiful people, beautiful culture, beautiful everything. There are women over there, bien bonitas, so beautiful, so gorgeous women out there. But we are most definitely, we have underestimated Iran. And have you seen? I don't see us beating them. I don't see America beating them, because you should see. It's not just their infrastructure. It's mostly look at their terrain, the mountains that they have that whole, like, you guys see us here in the city of Visalia. You see how we see the sequoias, the big old mountains. Well, that's how they have it over there in Iran, but way bigger, really big, and they have that terrain. They have that advantage. So when the moment our United States Marine Corps, our boots hit their grounds, their soil, it's going to be a slaughter. It's going to be a slaughter. I'm telling you, Iran has been preparing for this war decades ago. They knew that not just America was coming. It had to be a white peckerwood. It's always a white president that's doing this, man. That's always going to the Middle East, always swearing up and down, using it as an excuse, like, oh, we're giving freedom. Oh, we're giving democracy. No, we're going over there to invade, to annex their lands. We're going over there to take their oil. We're going over there to suck them out of all their natural resources. That's what it's all about, dude. Trump don't care about the people over there. He don't care. So, what I think about this is, I'm against this. I don't approve of it. I don't approve of it one bit. He's going to send our black and brown Marines out there to die. And for what? For what? For Israel? Come on now. The Middle East has been in war. If they want to pop off wars, let them. We shouldn't even be getting involved. I'm really sick and tired of that out there. It's just like, dude, they don't listen. They can't get along. Diplomacy is nowhere near present over there. They don't know what diplomacy is. They can't be diplomatic out there. They want to destroy themselves. Let them, dude. Like, we need to put America first, man. And yeah, I feel bad. I do. I truly do. I feel bad for our. Excuse me, guys. I got a runny nose. This weather's got me bad out here. Being homeless and sleeping on the concrete floor is no joke. But anywho, um, this is just bad. It's bad, and it's gonna get worse. That's what I feel. And before it gets worse, what Trump needs to do is he needs to withdraw from this illegal war immediately. I mean, look at the ramifications, consequences that have been taking place already. I guess there's sleeper cells here in America, and I don't know what Trump is thinking. We're well knowledgeable, and we know the facts are there, dude. We know that Trump in the military, he ordered a strike. He says they don't know, then he's gonna have to look into it. But he dropped a bomb on a school full of little Iranian Muslim girls, little baby girls, and he killed like 160 of them. One is one too many. 160 kids bombed into oblivion, into evaporated them, like that. Um, there's going to be consequences. There's going to be retaliation strikes. Now they're talking about sleeper cells being activated. Supposedly, us here in California, we're the first target. I read an article yesterday. Our own California governor, Gavin Newsom, including other states. I was watching a couple of news media outlets out there. They're saying that California is going to get hit by some drone strikes. I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on? We need to be careful too, because there's a lot of false flag events going on, and these politicians, man, to them, they don't care about us or obviously other people around the world. Where there is war, there's opportunity to make money. Okay, they're just lining up their pockets. They don't care about us. But these are the consequences that we're going to have to be dealing with. That's why I feel like we need to be very careful when you guys vote. Be careful when you vote, especially when you vote Republican, especially when you vote for these type of white Peckerwood type of folks, man. Like, they ain't gonna take our ass to war, man. What I do fear is that I don't want this. I hope, I do pray to Allah that this doesn't go nuclear. You know what I mean? Because I don't trust Trump. I don't trust that Vatoy. I don't like him. I don't respect him, and I sure as hell don't trust him. I mean, look how desperate he is. So desperate, so much so. Look at what he's doing with the FBI, the DOJ, including CIA. He fired so many, deleted and eliminated so many, and put new personnel in each and every department, and had the Epstein files redacted. He doesn't want everyone to know that, what he is. He's a pedophile, sleeping with little 10, 12, 13-year-old 15-year-old girls. A lot of them were murdered to keep them from speaking, raping them, with Epstein. And a lot of powerful political figures, including, I guess it goes down the rabbit hole with Hollywood figures, people we even loved and looked up to, doing all those horrible, murderous things to kids. I guess even eating babies too. Not I guess, we know it's a fact, it's on the documents. They're doing baby sacrifices, drinking their blood. It's horrible. It's horrible. I was reading some of it, and it's scary. It's scary, and it's just gut wrenching. So before any of that ever comes out, which it won't ever, because as you can see, I'm reading the articles now, like I just read it to you guys. This guy, Trump, is willing to pop off wars, possibly maybe even triggering World War III. I hope it doesn't go that way. But he's willing to do all this to keep politicians from keeping him accountable here in America. I don't know if you guys heard of, I think it's Senator Liu here in the West Coast, here in the state of California. He's the only politician I've seen, an Asian guy, an Asian brother, man. I swear, that Asian guy, I don't know if you guys seen the video, but there's an Asian senator or Asian guy. I think his last name is Liu, and he called out. He went to the chambers and he called out Trump, and he goes, "Trump, I know you're a pedophile. I know you've murdered these girls. Shame on you." And he was telling Pam Bondi she should resign. So my hat goes out to that Asian brother, because to have a pack of balls like that and be a politician and call him out like that, that Asian brother Lou, well, he's got some black and brown in him, because you know, and when he came out like that and he was putting out the proof there. My take on it is excuse me guys, is please protect that guy, protect Lou at all costs, because make no mistake about it, yeah, Lou's got connections within the DOJ and the FBI and local law enforcement, whatever. I don't like law enforcement, but anywho, he's got connections, and I say please protect that guy at all costs, because anybody who stand up to the Trump administration that's pretty dope, that's pretty dope. But anywho, this war this is what it's all about. It's not just for oil and natural resources and to annex other nations like we always do. America always does. It always does. We always do. But I think this is the time to sit back and reflect. Should we really join the military? Is it really for patriotism and democracy? It's not. It's not how it used to be. Everything's about business moves now. And America's always invading all these other countries, man. Killing little kids, bro. Come on, man. Like, it's not cool. That ain't cool. So my take on this war is obviously it's unjust because it was not approved through Congress here in America. Yes, here in America, the red, white, and blue, there are checks and balances. Apparently, none of that applies to the Trump administration. We need to be careful. We need to be careful because the moment these boots hit the ground in Iran, it's going to be a slaughterhouse. Literally, these guys are going to come back home. They're not gonna come back home. It's going to be another Vietnam 2.0. You heard the Iranian representative when the news anchor told him, how do you feel if we send boots on the ground to Iran, to your country? How do you feel about that? What did he say? Stared him dead in his eye and he said, we're waiting for them. We're waiting for the Americans to come. We're waiting for the Marines and the soldiers to come. We're waiting. We're ready. Dude, they've thought of every scenario already, So this is all bad. And I feel like Trump he's a very old, weak white man, white peckerwood, white supremacist, pedophile dude, man. Like nothing close to a politician, nothing close to a leader, because he's not thinking straight. There's going to be consequences. You think us putting boots now in Iran, this ain't going to be no Afghanistan, no Iraq. This is Iran. Keep in mind, Russia is their ally. China is their ally. So is North Korea. And also keep in mind, we've lost a lot of support and a lot of allies within our own American allies on behalf of the NATO alliance. So you guys just keep your eyes open, stay well informed. We're living in some scary times because now we got to deal with terrorist acts. We got to deal with retaliation in our own nation, in U.S. soil. And I feel like it's so naive when I hear people say, oh, this is America. That would never happen here. Don't even get me started with 9/11. I don't want to talk about it because I know the truth about that, but I don't want to talk about it. This is just all bad. This is all bad. I just hope to get Trump the hell up out of there because this is everything that's happening around the world is because of one peckerwood, white supremacist, pedophile, orange man, diaper man. Just one guy. And all people had to do is not vote for this guy. I'm running into a lot of MAGAs, a lot of Trump supporters, and they're telling me when they go to the gas pump, when they go everywhere, look at the gas prices. They just, every day or every week, they keep going up $1 something. And they tell me, and they're like, man, Chue, I was like, I don't want to hear it. Man, my bad. I don't want to hear it. I hope and pray that you have the day that you voted for. man, I regret my vote. Oh, I regret it. I was like, I told you. I told you. Go on my YouTube channel, scroll down, go scroll all the way down. I predicted this. I told y'all that he was going to take us to a war. It was when I was at the Porterville Lake, and I shot a video, an episode there, and I was warning everybody not to be careful with this guy. He's going to take us to war, but no one believed me. They called me a conspiracy theorist, and that I'm just a nut. I'm like, all right, fine. But anywho, guys, that's it for today's episode. I just wanted to touch bases on this whole Iran boots on the ground situation, which is all bad. Wrong move. Wrong move. But anywho, guys, for the level of somewhat respect and trust I got for these men and women in uniform, I ask you please, I don't care who you pray for, I'm going to pray to Allah, and just let's keep our heavy prayers for our troops that are be going to Iran, because trust me when I say this, they're not, a lot of them, I don't even want to hit you with the percentage rate. I will say this, Trump's going to just keep sending more. A lot of them ain't going to keep, they're not going to come back home. They ain't going to come back to their kids. They ain't going to come back to their city, okay? So keep your prayers up heavy and high for our troops, and please be safe out there, okay, you guys? This is Pignorance 559, you guys, and as always, you guys know the slogan: Brown Pride, Black Power, and all praise be to Allah, the Most High. I love you guys. Please be safe out there.